When our group first met to work on our assembly project, Emily went back to get a snack and informed me that all of my food had spoiled while my back was turned. All of it! Everything dated back to when assembly was the only way to write a program. Our initial reaction was exactly what you're thinking right now. If only we had an algorithm that told us exactly how much of my food was going to expire this month. Thus, we developed an algorithm that can return the number of times a base 10 number pattern appears in an array of integers. You can just imagine the applications for this. Perhaps you could use it to count the number of days last year which had no precipitation, times a student ID appears in an attendance database, or fans your GarageBand has of a specific age.
For part 3 of our project, we decided to do pattern finding within an array of integers. Here we are providing an array of 15 integers as our input array. Our pattern array contains 1, 2, and 3, which is the pattern we will be looking for in this array. We expect the value of this to be 3, since you can see 1, 2, 3 shows up 3 times. When I run this, you can in fact see that it found that the pattern was found 3 times. The code loads the first integer of the pattern array. It then loops through the integer array looking for this integer. If it finds it, it will check to see if it has found the whole pattern yet. If it has, it will see if there is room for the pattern to occur again. It will restart the process of searching for the first integer in the pattern array if there is room. It then returns the number of times that the pattern was found.
One of the things we learned from this is that it's difficult to keep track of all the different values you have assigned to different registers. Not only is this because there are only a limited number of registers, but it is also because you only assign certain values to certain registers. Like you can't assign a value that you calculate from within your code into the X30 register because that is where the return address where the function was called from that you wrote. We also learned that debugging was difficult. This is because of the intricacies of assembly language, but also because of the environment we were using to code. One of the things that also took us too long to learn was how to return a value to the main code that is written in C from what we wrote in the assembly language.
If we had the time, we would have liked to add some additional functionality to our algorithm. Checking for multiple patterns at once was discussed. A more challenging feature we wanted to create would not take an input pattern to search for, but hunt for any notable repeating patterns within the array itself and return them, along with the number of times they appeared.